Properties. Yeah, that's the right mic. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I am unmuted. Okay, good. Okay, we said this, the just silently jostling. I'm like, wait, am I still? Okay, but we're good. But yeah, hopefully, had a couple technical difficulties trying to get stream set up, but hopefully we're good now. Hopefully, my stream stays up. Oh god, hopefully we still stay up. I gotta come up with like an actual like intro phrase. But that is for another day. I'll try to come up with something. Also, I have sent you the link so we can continue. Ooh, hold on. Bring up. Oh, that's right. Okay. Bringing this up. Episode 3. Okay. Hold on. No, show my... What? That should not be doing that. What? I don't think the browser is supposed to do that. Okay. Come on, please, break it up. Okay. Oh, no, nope. Wow, I'm doing great at technology today. Yeah, I gotta come up with like an actual intro. I have been trying to come up with some. They're either way too long or just like don't fit the vibe. But I'm trying to come up with some, and when I have a couple that I'm happy with, I'll test them out on you guys and see what you think. Okay. Oh wait, I still gotta share my screen. Okay, here we go. I'm doing great at the technology today. A+ professional streamer right here. Come on. There is... There we go, display capture. Here we go. Okay. Want episode 3. They're starting right away with the thing we've all been waiting for. Sugoi Quest for Kokoro, episode 3! Yeah. I love the lugs just going around like windmills. Beautiful. Fantastic. Hello. What are you doing? Who are you spying on?
This is all her fault. If she wasn't such a blind ass bitch, she would have lost her cane and I wouldn't have to kill Vesca.
Hi, sucker.
Who the fuck are you? What the fuck do you want? Why are you going around sneaking out of people's punches? Can't you see on TV?
Don't you remember me?
Why are you
You
so
grew up together. We were best friends. I don't understand how you got
You don't remember me.
Why? She doesn't know who I am. My only friends helped me break into school-chan to kill Terezi-chan.
I know how to get into the school. There's a secret entrance back there if you just follow the...
Real friends help friends break into places.
Can we hurry this up? I'm late for school, Chan.
It's just up ahead. Sakura-chan, I have something to tell you. The truth
The
is,
editing on this is beautiful.
I love you. Set me up.
Ooh. Wait, did she just like... What?
So,
Did
you just like pincher her with her boobs? What?
Sama,
Nani? Oh, no, that was Okami-chan. I don't know what you're talking about.
cut the crap. I know it was you. I've sworn to avenge her. You will die by my blade. You have a katana too? But that's impossible. You can't possibly be more Japanese than me.
I'm 1/4 Japanese.
You can't possibly be more Japanese than me.
Well, I'm
Don't hang on, I am based in Upper.
samurai.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting this in its full glory.
No one is more Japanese than me!
You're not even Japanese. You're just a woo-woo.
Oh, the biggest insults.
Damn it. Okay, Okami-chan. Let's get out of here.
Don't you remember you
God
pinched her to death with your boobs? I love the visual editing of this.
Seconds, I'll never get out of here.
Her legs are never attached to her body. Oh wow, yeah, just glancing at the Twitch tab I have open, the lag is insane. Secret entrance! With a secret label declaring it a secret entrance!
Terezi-chan, show yourself! Watashi, I'm here to murder you!
I'm so sorry. Rainbow tears. Fantastic boob jiggle. The principal is out of office.
猫ちゃん、私は食べ物が大好きです。おほほほほほ。電話を使ってもいいですか？それはどこですか？ Who is this mysterious MILF? And what the fuck does she want? Find out next time on Sugoi Quest for Kokoro!
Fantastic. Large out of control build. Beautiful, beautiful. Wait, is this the music from Madoka Magica? To be continues. Stay tuned for the thrilling conclusion. Oh, beautiful. Fantastic. That's amazing. Oh. the physics, the physics are so realistic, so wonderful. I really love the way that just like in every other shot, her legs are just completely disconnected from her body and just flinging about all over the place. Yeah, last time on Homestuck, we had left off. We were doing we were going through the different conversations, and we had left off right after starting with Terezi and Vriska here. Okay, yeah, this is where we left off. Yeah, Sakura-chan is the most OP patrol. She is the most Japanese out of all of them. She's totally not a weeaboo. She's completely 100% authentic Japanese. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, let's without further ado, let's get right back into it. The Homestuck. Here we go. Hold on, I gotta get some water. Okay, now that we're hydrated, without further ado, we're gonna get into the Homestuck. Okay. I'm gonna miss you. Sure you have to get going so soon? Yeah, I really can't waste much more time. Just have to get all these goofballs squared away, and then I'm off. Oh. Is something wrong? No. Well, not really. Nothing important. What is it? It's dumb. You'll probably laugh at me. No, I won't. Come on, tell me. What good is having a Moirail you don't feel like you can talk to? I don't know. I'm not sure I can even put my finger on what's bugging me. I feel like I should be psyched for the battle ahead, like pumped up to kill some bad guys and finally end this. But I just feel a little weird, especially knowing you won't be here. What does me not being here have to do with anything? What if, when it's time to fight, and people really need me, to use my powers or whatever it is I'm supposed to be able to do, what if it turns out I'm not actually that good? But you already proved that you are. Another version of you basically saved us all, remember? I know, but that was a different me, who went through some things I never went through and probably figured out how to be awesome and heroic along the way. I never did any of that, and I certainly don't feel awesome and heroic yet. And this probably sounds really dumb, but it kind of makes me feel guilty. I return what I miss. You missed the Sugoi Adventures of Sakura-chan. You haven't actually missed that much. We're just getting into it with Homestuck. But welcome. Nice to have you, some random gamer. Here we are. Guilty? Why? Because she pretty much sacrificed herself to make things better. Specifically better for me, I think. So, let me lead a better life, presumably, to fix my problems, I guess? Yeah, you missed it. You missed our feature presentation. Our exclusive super deluxe showing. Our live viewing. You missed the overpowered ultra Japanese the Sugoi quest for Kokoro. I had to bring it back up just to get the name right because I know I messed it up earlier. Even when in the good timeline, Terezi can't be happy. Troll girls are weird. Yeah, all the troll girls are just like determined to be depressed and sad all the time. Especially these two, Terezi and Vriska in particular, have that problem. I have hope for Vriska still. Despite everything, I still have hope that Vriska can be happy, truly happy, with real friends and have a good life. Oh, hi, kitty. Hey. Oh, it's the other kitty this time. You don't often come up by me while I'm streaming. Hi. What's up? Is this a rare treat? Oh, you want pets? Oh, He's just flopped down on a nearby sunbeam now. So cute. Despite all that happens, I believe pigs can fly. I truly believe that pigs can fly. Look, if we don't have delusional hope, if we don't cling to it, what do we have? I am like convinced now that like the success of the timeline is directly tied to Vriska's happiness. Vriska's happiness, that's my theory, that Vriska's happiness and survival and like just like general quality of life is going to lead to the best timeline. Life without hope isn't a life I choose to live. We have to have hope. I have to believe that there's hope for Vriska. I believe she can turn it around. I believe she can get there. I rewatched She-Ra and the Princesses of Power recently because Netflix is getting rid of it soon if they haven't already. And like I remember like the first time I watched it, going through the series, there was some point in I think it was season 4 where like she like turns on the like reality destroying machine or whatever, and like for me that's the point where I'm like, oh, there is no redemption for Catra anymore. She's gone. She's off the deep end. There's no redeeming her after this. Like that for me, like that was where I convinced that the show was not going to have a redemption arc for her, or that she was just going to be unhappy and just continue the downward spiral. But then I was proved wrong. They pulled it off. And that's how I feel with Vriska too. We're like for a while there I'm like, oh, is she like actually like gonna keep going on a downward spiral here? But I think we're past that point. I think things are genuinely going to get better for her overall. By the way, stream setting for anyone else. Ooh, yeah, that's wow. Look at all those dropped frames. Yeah, that is like a PowerPoint presentation at this point. Oh dear. Well, he's sitting at 13. Yeah. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, 55% dropped frames. Oh my god. Oof. We might genuinely have to just stop stream and save it for Thursday. Oh my god. Look at all these frames on the floor, dude. I was gonna clean this up. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let's try restarting it. I don't know how well you guys can hear me at this point. Hopefully, like, at least, and I'll check briefly, like, when I restart stream, if, check if the recording is also stuttering or if the recording is fine. Okay, you can hear me fine? Good. Cause if the recording is fine, I might still go through with stream, even if it sucks on your guys' end, cause then at least the YouTube VOD will look fine. But if the recording is also done, like finished, then we may just have to not stream today, but hopefully restarting stream will just fix it. Okay, let's, we come through fine, it's just delayed, yeah. Yeah, but oh my god, I'm looking over at Twitch. It's like a genuine freeze frame right now. Oh my god, nothing's moving. Nothing's moving. Oh no. Okay. Give me one sec. Oh, hold on here. Hello? Let's see. Testing. Ooh, oh god. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Oof. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're still going wildly from green and red. Okay. But we're not, doesn't seem like there's as much of a delay. We seem to be dropping less frames. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we'll give this a try. Okay. Okay. Hopefully things stay this good. Hopefully things stay like this. Okay. Yeah, apparently my devices are rebelling against me today. Like part of the delay in getting stream started was like the technical difficulties in getting started, and part of it was just that I like had to eat something. But like most of that delay was just me struggling to find where I put my dang headphones. I could not find them. So not only is my computer rebelling against me, so are my headphones. And it just seems like my devices just don't want to help me today. Oh hey, we got another live notification there. Thank you, Stream Elements. But let's hope things stay like this. I'm basically like rambling a bit here just to kind of hesitantly see if things will stay good for a bit. You need a Solix in your life for tech support. Yes, I do. The irony is that I usually act as tech support for my family and roommates, so I'm usually the person that people go to for help with their tech problems. And yet, I seem to be the person who encounters tech problems the most out of everyone. Okay. We seem to be holding steady. Great. We're all green right now. Haven't had any huge dips. Okay. Still a bit more of a delay than I like, but it's not too bad. Okay. We're good. We died and we were raised from the dead. We were raised from the dead again. We've come back. Welcome to the undead stream. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Okay. We're gonna get back on track. We're gonna actually get this through. Okay. And I did check the when I ended stream, I did check the recording. The recording is fine. So that's good. So hooray. Okay, God, now I need to figure out where I was. Ramble, talking to fill space while I try to figure out where I left off. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. As everyone knows, empty silence is the enemy of the streamer. Can't dare to let people sit in silence for more than 10 seconds. Somewhere around here. Oh, guilty. Yes, we were at guilty. Mistress is saying I know, but okay. Yeah, we were somewhere in here. I'm just gonna start off at guilty. Okay. Guilty? Why? What if empty silence is my favorite? Well, there's a good news for you then. There's this nifty little mute button that should be in the corner of your screen that you can use to get your ideal experience then. I thought we actually maybe read this last time too. We may have actually. Oh wait, yeah, we did because I remember. Yeah. The with like Tavros break going blah 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 butter. Yeah, okay, we did read this last time. Okay, mute button, my favorite way to experience Ray. Yeah, no problem with the refresher. So yeah, I am going to read through the rest of this page. It's a nice refresher. Yeah, but then I don't get to hear the funny voices. Which is, of course, my main quality. Ooh, hi. Ooh. Hello. Startled me a bit there. Yeah, I can't give you pets right now. I'm doing a thing. I know. You want attention. Well, that's all the attention you're getting today. Or for the next couple hours. Okay. Yes. Okay. We're going to actually lock in and get on track now. Guilty? Why? Because she pretty much sacrificed herself to make things better. Specifically better for me, I think. To let me lead a better life, presumably. To fix my problems, I guess. But I don't feel fixed. I actually feel a weird sense of pressure to be the best version of myself, like the most okay. I can't speak today. The most productive and heroic and well-adjusted Terezi in Paradox Space, but I'm definitely not that Terezi. Okay, you are being way too hard on yourself here. I really doubt that's what the other version of you intended. That's not even how shit works. People don't just get fixed. Even if circumstances change so you have a smoother ride, you're always going to have flaws. I guess you should always try to be the best version of yourself, but I think it's also important to be okay with the fact that you aren't perfect. I've got flaws too, I mean, obviously, but I'm mostly okay with them. Wow, you don't say! Vriska? Flawed? Don't say so. That's not true. Vriska's flawless. She's never done a morally questionable thing in her life. Hey, shut up. I'm just trying to offer a little perspective here. Yeah, I know. You're right. I'll try to forget about this stuff and just focus on helping out the team. It'll be hard doing it without you, but I guess I've managed to do it before, even if I don't remember. Vriska having flaws is propaganda! Yeah, Vriska is a completely, neutral to good character. No moral complexity here. She's just a straight up, stand-up gal. Yeah, you'll be fine. I know you can do it. When will I see you again? Vriska feels okay about her flaws. Wow, so brave of her. It would have been more character development for her if she was less okay with those flaws. Someday, I'll do my best to shorten the wait for you as much as I can, using time travel or whatever other nonsense I may have at my disposal. When all is said and done, I'll drop by Earth and look you up. I can't wait! Blither, babble, ramble, self-esteem prattle! Ramble, matter, brave, alive, hero! Mutter, blither, finally prove yourself, blabble, babble! Tavros, would you leave that poor kid alone? What sort of nonsense are you telling him? Oh, wait, where'd my mouse go? There it is! There it is! Hello, mouse! Oh, wait, that's just the end of the... That's just the end of their conversation. Okay. God, which one was that? Okay, oh yeah, I think that was... okay, did that. I think this is the one we just did. So we're starting on the second row there. Okay. Yep. It Rose, Roxy, and Dave. Yes, I wanted so badly to just skip it to this conversation. I want so badly to see the Roxy-Dave relationship, how that's gonna go. Dave, we were sort of in the middle of something here. In the middle of what? A series of heartfelt conversations of a personal nature. Oh, I guess I'm in the middle of those too now. I'm feeling heartfelt as fuck. Somebody bone me up on the shit. One cannot simply be boned up on shit such as this. You had to be there. Oh, come on. Wizards, problems, feelings. It was your standard tale of two estranged mutual mothers. Any questions? Yes, lots. Okay, can you maybe sit over there for a while and write them all down? Perfect strategy to get Dave out of your hair for a while. Rose, this accumulation of people is coming dangerously close to what your culture might process as a human familial unit. Just like, oh, this is we're in the danger zone for found family here. We gotta shut this down. This is a foreign idea to me and probably a private matter to you. So I think I will leave you all alone and go talk to some trolls. Personally, I think you should welcome Dave into the fold of your poignant wizard reverie. From my cultural point of view, at least, he has as much claim to a sense of ancestral connection to your mother as you. See you, everybody. Just like, oh, we're getting too close to family feelings. I'm out. Yeah, man, Ganea to the rescue with smart shit to say as usual. Utterly destroyed again by her superior sense of reason and decorum. Though, I do wonder if her perspective would be different if she'd ever had to manage relations with a twin brother. Okay, but who cares about that? So Rose, it's our mom. Hey, Mom. Hi. Well, not Mom. Your actual name instead of that, I guess. Roxy, I think? You think right. Mom's okay too, though. Yeah, I was right. Roxy is pumped about being a mother. She is totally good with this relationship with Dave. I don't know. That might be weird. Calling you that all the time. Rose, would that be weird? It would probably get a little weird. So, Mom, I'm just going to jump right into the fucking frying pan here, like, tape off a no bullshit zone for a while, if that's okay. Frying pan and the no bullshit zone? This sounds intense. Who's mounting this pan and who gave him clearance for the no bullshit zone? Captain Sirius is at the pan and he's got the go-ahead from Lieutenant Doesn't Fuck Around to the Heart Attack Armada. I kept wanting to say Amanda. The Heart Attack Amanda. Isn't Lieutenant a lower rank than Captain? Who put this dude in charge of such an important pan? I don't know, maybe it is? Okay, like, it's cool you even know that fact, but this is exactly the kind of fuckery the no bullshit zone doesn't cotton to, no matter what sort of cookware is involved or which pseudo-military organization regulates its borders. I just have some questions about you and about stuff in general, so rather than mumble through a conversation that generally rather than mumble through a conversation that sounds mostly like the stuff we literally just got done saying, sweet though that would be, I'm gonna machine gun some shit at you lightning round style. A machine gun lightning round in a frying pan? God damn! I know, right? So, you are my biological mother. Yes. And Rose's. Yes. And therefore bear at least partial and, like, biologically incidental responsibility for why we are both so fucked up. Yes. But you yourself are a paradox clone. I guess? Which means you didn't even have bio parents. You originated from yourself. Guess so. So you really don't have anyone to blame for who you are except weirdly and paradoxically yourself. Yes? Dave. Wait, okay. Sorry if that sounded rude. I didn't mean it rudely. I mean, you did have a parental figure who you, I guess, modeled yourself after in a way. Or were influenced by, I mean. An old version of Rose from a long time ago. Yes. And my bro was the same way. Or your friend, I mean, Dirk. Love like Dave's going on all this and like Roxy's just like interjecting with her one-word answers. He was a paradox clone of himself, and he like did kind of the same thing, modeled himself after. Well, why don't we not talk about Dirk? Can we change the subject? You brought him up. I know. Look, I bring up a lot of things and then have to backtrack a lot of those things I bring up. Because sometimes the things I bring up are ill-advised to say or make people uncomfortable or make me uncomfortable. It's just a thing about me. Oh, just had a thought. Do I get to do a lightning round at you next? I guess so, yeah. Depends on if you want to keep sitting in this goddamn pan. I don't know. Maybe our asses are getting too hot. Maybe you should speak for yourself. Dave! Shit! Lol. No, Mom, look. Roxy, I mean, it's like I was just saying. I just say things, it is. I just say things. It is just like this force of nature no one can control or even try to. Least of all me. We just have to cross our fingers and hope for the best. And that my one-man verbal slapstick routine isn't too Freudian nature, or at least not that often. Anyway, let's pretend I didn't just insinuate you have a hot ass and move on. I heard something about wizards. You held into wizards like Rose? Yes. Okay, well, that is a predictable, somewhat bland fact. Let's see if we can dig a little deeper. Don't get me wrong, wizards are okay, I guess. Oh yeah? Well, maybe you're okay. Yeah, I'm alright. Wizards are better at magic than me, but I'm better than wizards at rap, so I guess it breaks even. Or it would if I was a pretend jackass in silly robes and a dumb beard. So, point goes to Dave. Oh, not Dave winning a competition against imaginary wizards. Do you like rap? Kinda. Dirk loves rap, so never mind. Forgot we weren't talking about that. Checkmate, imaginary wizards I made up in my mind. I win this round. Make sure you guys are hydrating. Well, what do you like to do? I like cats. Okay, that's a fair opinion, but cats aren't actually an activity or anything. They kinda were for me, though. I, used to clone them. I may have gotten a little carried away. Cat cloning, huh? That sounds like a pretty dope hobby. I think you were getting somewhere. So, you had access to that kind of stuff because you lived in a sci-fi world? I won't hydrate till I finish this damn edit and you can't make me! Gerard, listen. You gotta hydrate. The hydration and the eating and the taking care of yourself is what gives you the energy to finish the edits. So you gotta hydrate. The hydration leads to good edits, not the other way around. You gotta take care of yourself and it'll make things so much easier, trust me. The dilemma. Sci-fi world? Yeah, the future. What was the future like? Watery, full of chess people. Lots of pumpkins. You know, usual dystopian stuff. I see. Yeah, every dystopia. It's a classic staple of dystopia worlds to have chess people and pumpkins. I see. And it was just the chess guys and you, like, alone? No other people except for bro? Well, I guess was way off somewhere? Yep. Sounds like kind of a bummer. Yeah, I talk to my friends a lot, though, via computer and shit. That's cool. Me too. Maybe when it comes down to it, our lives weren't that different. Except for the extinction of humanity part. My humans were just imminently extinct is all. I didn't have chess guys around, though. They're actually good company. Yeah. My best friend is a chess guy. He's the mayor. I'll have to introduce you to him soon. You'll love the mayor. Everybody loves the mayor. Woo! We love you, mayor! I want to meet the mayor. Don't worry, I'll put in a good word for you. Pretty sure we can find an opening in his schedule. Tell me more. More? About you. Damn, dude, this frying pan shit be sizzling. Fuck yeah. Aside from cap reading, how else did you pass the time? Writing? a fair amount of, well, let's say, recreational liquid intake and, hacking. Seriously? Like actual hacking? Yeah, well, computer programming, really. Hacking is just what you call it to sound cool. There wasn't even much shit around to hack. So, kind of like John, except I think he pretty much sucked at his codes. Really? Yeah, he was terrible at it. Yeah, he seemed to find it frustrating mainly. His bitching about it is literally my only point of reference for his degree of proficiency. You're good. You're good though, right? I bet you're good. The best. Knew it! Maybe I could give him some pointers on the lead hacks. Fuck yes, he'd be all about that. Or I think he should be, which is all that matters. Oh. Did I lose you guys? Oh, okay. I think we're good? I just lost chat for a second. I don't think anyone said anything, so it's fine. Oh, God. And we're back to, we live! Oh, we're back to around 50% of dropped frames. Oh my God. Okay. Delay may be growing. Oh God, yeah, it does look like it's growing. Oh no! 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 I thought we were good! Oh, I had hopes. I had high hopes. Oh no, hold on. I'm gonna just like see. I don't know. Oh God. Hold on, I'm gonna. I blame the snow. You can't blame the snow because actually the snow melted this weekend. There's no snow around me anymore. Let me try streaming at a lower resolution. Yeah, hold on. It's been so long since I've had to touch anything of my streaming settings. So let's, give me a sec. Oh God, hold on. Okay, it's going here. I think this, I can't change. I don't think I can change it while I'm streaming. Hold on, can I? Hold on. Stream at 160p. You just see like 2 pixels that make up me in the corner. Hold on. Maybe an output? Okay. Keyframe profile. Hold on. Recording. Nope. Hold on. Did rescale output? Oh no, that's disabled. I'm watching in 360p anyway. Yeah, it looks like we aren't far off from that anyways. Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, the auto quality is on 360 on for me too. When I go over to Twitch. Oh God. Video? That's base resolution. Downscale filter. Yeah, I don't think I can. Okay, yeah, I can't change anything while I'm actually streaming. Okay. I'm old school when it comes to quality. Oh, you get the classic old school feel of watching videos at best 480p. I would watch audio only mode if the browser allowed it, but that's only on the app. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to restart stream again. I'm gonna stop streaming for a second to see if I can change the output quality and see if that. Wait, actually that might not. hold on. Oh god. Oof. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure. Hold on. OBS stream output quality. Today's the VOD video title is going to just be technical issues or technical difficulties. Oh god. Horrible bitrate. Oh dear. Oof. Okay, can I change it? Yeah, I can't change anything while I'm streaming. So I'm gonna, if I want to change anything, I'm gonna have to end stream, but at least for a bit. But I'm also not sure which of these settings I would have to change. It has been, I haven't touched any of these settings since I first set up for streaming on Twitch. I haven't touched any of this. So let's, okay, god. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to restart stream. I'm gonna briefly end stream. I'm gonna fiddle around with some settings. I'm gonna come back. And well, actually, let's finish this page first because we're mostly done with it. But we'll finish this page first, then I'll end stream. I'll fiddle with some settings. I'll come back. Yeah, we're experimentation stuck. Yeah. Well, so we're gonna finish this page. I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna fiddle with some settings. I'm gonna come back. If that doesn't work, we may just have to end stream early today, unfortunately. If that doesn't fix anything, or well, I'll ask you guys if you think. We'll reassess if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, we'll reassess there. But yeah, I'm gonna just sit in silence for a couple seconds to make sure that what I'm saying right here is getting to you guys because the lag is insane. And then I will see you guys in a bit. Oh god, the lag is longer than I thought. The lag is so long. Okay, there we go. Okay. We're giving this another shot. I lowered the max. Have it scaling down with the output. Oh god, we're immediately so bad. Oh, my bitrate is so bad. Oh no. Oh, we're immediately at between 45 and 55% of dropped frames. Oh my god. Oh god, it's still it's like a PowerPoint show still. Oh no. Yeah, this is Caliborn's master plan. He's trying to stop me from reaching the end of Homestuck at all costs. Oh god. I don't know. It seems like the recordings still look fine. So it's gotta be my internet speed is just tanking. Oh no. Oh no. So I don't know. You guys are the ones dealing with the drop in quality. So Okay, what if you closed the web browser? Okay. That would mean closing... Yeah, maybe see if there is disruptions in your area? Oh, can you do that? I'm gonna close that. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna try closing some things in the background. Okay. We're closing Discord. We're closing. God, I think that's the only thing that I can't close without breaking stream somehow. Verizon and Optimum do at least. I think we just switched. Oh god. I'm still on my parents' phone plan, so I know they switched providers recently, but I don't remember what they switched to. I know we were on Verizon. So we're not on Verizon anymore. I don't remember what they switched to anymore. I know it wasn't Optimum though, so hold on. Hold on, I just gotta check what actually is my provider right now. Okay, we're on AT&T now. Okay, so hold on. Hold on, I'm just gonna do a quick search for this. Did they switch to dial-up? No. They just got sick of like Verizon continuing to like pull bullshit over on them. So service outage map. Okay. I'm gonna put in all clear, no outages to report. Great! Good to know! Completely useless to me though! So it does mean it's just me. Probably. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, did your speed change? It's lower. If anything, it's lower. It's so bad. Maybe you got a worse up download. Yeah, it's like I had some problems occasionally early on when I started streaming like this. That was because there was like an update or something going on in the background, but I'm not seeing anything like that now. Like, okay, let's bring up Task Manager. What is something taking up? Hello? Okay, it's all just OBS. OBS is taking up the most of my network usage. So, wait, hold on. OneDrive, what is OneDrive doing? What is OneDrive doing? Can I... Because that was last time, it was OneDrive trying to download a bunch of stuff in the background last time I had an issue like this. Oh yeah, look at that! OneDrive in the background, uploading all of my files. Oh god. Yo, we gotta kill OBS! We gotta, to save the stream, we have to kill OBS! Hold on, let's cancel this OneDrive update. Fucking OneDrive. I've tried to turn off automatic uploads so often, and it just keeps happening. I've given up. I fucking hate OneDrive. I hate Microsoft. It's always pulling this bullshit on me. Okay, hold on. Can I even cancel this? Are you gonna let me cancel this? Stop uploading my files. You're taking up all my internet. No. Stop. Pause sync it. I can only pause it. I can't cancel it. Hold on, settings. Settings. I don't even think I have OneDrive on my PC, and I didn't do anything special to make it like that. Yeah, it's just on here. It just came with Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think it was OneDrive that was causing issues the last time I had bandwidth issues with streaming. Oh god. Okay, come on. Where is... Let me cancel this! I know I was able to stop it last time. Okay, hold on. Let's just do pause syncing for 24 hours. Will that stop it? Okay. Okay, nice. It is nice. I paused it and I immediately see, like, in Task Manager, the OneDrive just going down and down the list as it gradually takes up less of my bandwidth. But yeah, otherwise the things taking up most of my internet are, like, OBS was taking up more than that, so we'll see if this still does anything. But yeah, other than it's OBS taking up most of it, and right under that is StreamerBot. So it is the streaming stuff taking up. Yeah, OneDrive descending straight to hell. Exactly! Perfect! Yes! Okay. We're still missing like half of the frames. But good news, my like bitrate connection thing is back into the green. But it has been fluctuating a lot, so we'll see if that stays. Yeah, fuck OneDrive. I just, somehow, okay, like, this is a really weird thing about my files. Somehow, I don't know how this happened, but somehow, my documents folder ended up inside of my pictures folder, and my pictures folder ended up in my OneDrive folder. It is so weird. I've tried to fix this so many times. But the only the only thing I found for like how to like fix that would be like messing with the directory, and I'm too scared to touch that. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Oh god, because you can easily fuck up your computer forever, irreparably, if you do one wrong thing messing with it. So I'm not touching that. So I'm just living with it. It's not that spooky with a good guide. Yeah, the thing is, all these guides are so like with this specific issue, I've only seen one guide on like how to like fix it, and it was it was too vague. I did not understand exactly what I was doing, so it's not a good guide. Also, why is the music just repeating? I don't know. I didn't notice it until you mentioned that, but yeah, I think that may just be part of the song. But that happens. It just happens. Okay. Has the quality of the stream like gotten any better for you guys since I turned off OneDrive? Fucking magnets, how do they work, you know? Yeah. Absolutely better. Fantastic! It was all OneDrive's fault. It was all OneDrive. Oh god. To people who like watch this on YouTube later, I apologize that like most of your viewing experience has been watching me go through the hell of tech trouble. But we're back, baby. We're good. We're so good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, hydrate, you guys. We fixed it. Oh, I can't believe I'm just gonna say like all my tech troubles, it always comes down to OneDrive. OneDrive is the reason for all of my tech troubles now. That's just gonna be my number one thing I check now. Whenever I have tech troubles, the first thing I'm gonna check now is OneDrive trying to sync and upload my stuff without asking me in the background. Oh, but yeah, okay. Ugh, fuck Microsoft. Oh my god. Oh, that was such a headache. Okay, we're gonna get through. Also, love how I said that we were gonna finish this page before I ended the stream and did the settings, and then I did not do that. I said this is what we're gonna do, and then I did not do what I said. Okay, but we're gonna finish the page now. And we're all good. So it'll be better. It's better now. Oh my god. I'm loving glancing over. I'm just admiring now, looking over at the Twitch page and seeing no dropped frames. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. It's no longer looks like it no longer looks like stop motion. It no longer looks like we're just having freeze frames. Okay, 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 now Burberry. He'd be all about that. Yeah, we're right here. We're right here. Fuck yes, he'd be all about that. Or I think he should be, which is all that matters. Do you do that and insist on it if he gets weirdly obstinate or like tries to pretend he doesn't like programming anymore? Okay. What else? Oh, I don't know, Dave. I might be running out of shit to say. You sure? I liked to play video games? What games? Mostly the Nintendos. Honestly, me too. It's only like most of the like mainstream games I play. Well, I say Nintendo, it's really only Zelda. It's mostly Zelda. It's mostly Zelda. Of the mainstream games, it's mostly Zelda. The only games I have the only games I've bought that like I bought on the physical cartridge are Zelda games. I don't even have that many. I have, let's see, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, wait, we have Mario Kart too. So we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that I got as gift, but let's see. I know I have more Zelda games than that. And Skyward Sword HD, which is my favorite Zelda game. Skyward Sword is my favorite Zelda game. The Skyward Sword haters, I will fight you. It is a good game just because you don't like linear storytelling. I will admit that in the original, Fi's hand-holding was very annoying. But like that I will admit, but like the other Zelda companions are also hand-holdy and a bit annoying. Wackel haters to be hating. I played it on the Wii. Yes, God, I love Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword was the first video game I ever played. It was the first video video game I ever played. Like you know, like there are video games that there's Wii Sports Resort and there's like Mario Kart games that we would get, but yeah, like, oh god, yeah, I need to play Wind Waker so badly. But yeah, Skyward Sword was the first like actual like RPG kind of like video game that I played, which means that I had no expectations. I had no bar for how things were supposed to be in video games. So all this stuff that were like annoying about video games that like just did not register to me as things to be frustrated about. Like to me, I'm just like, oh, this is just how games are, because I had no frame of reference. So like I did find it kind of weird, like when oh, you would be given like the quest to do a thing, and then immediately after you accept that quest, Fi would immediately jump out and be like, hey, you should do the thing. And I'm like, yeah, I got that already. Why are you popping out to tell me this? And I'm like, hey, you should ask me how to progress, like to the thing. Like, yeah, you just told me. I've been told 3 times already how to do the thing. I know how to do the thing. Let me do the thing. But I wasn't really frustrated about that at the time because like I said, I had no frame of reference. I'm just like, oh, I guess like video games are just like this because they want to make sure that you like keep going and keep going through. But like, I will say that I do like that they scaled that down a lot with the HD version. But like the only thing that I really have to criticize about the Skyward Sword HD version is that that there is in the Wii version, like on Skyloft, when you first like come out, there was like one of these like stones that would like talk, and there was one around the training center, and I remember just like finding that like oh, it's just a goofy little guy and having a lot of fun. They removed it in the HD. They removed it in the Switch version, and I have no idea why. Like, what was the point of removing it, dude? It's just ruined the whole game for me. No, but it like that was like the I remember nothing about the layout of Skylar, but I remembered specifically that stone talked, and it was behind like somewhere around the like sword training center, and I just like oh yeah, I'm gonna find the little stone dude, and then he wasn't there. I'm like, am I misremembering where that stone was? And no, they just straight up removed it. They just straight up removed it. Oh. But yeah, like, Skyward Sword was the first video game I played, and then Twilight Princess was the second video game I played. Man, Twilight Princess, the first time I played it, I didn't actually finish it. I played it, and there was, at one point, there's this section where you, like, find, like, a bunch of frozen Zora, where they're, like, frozen beneath the ice, looking up at you, and that freaked me out so much that I closed the game, returned into Family Video, and didn't touch it again. It just freaked me out so much, just seeing all the frozen Zora staring up at me from beneath the ice. That just spooked me so much as a kid that I did not finish Twilight Princess. I finished that later. Later on, I was able to I rented it again and I finished it. But that first playthrough, I just said, nope, this is too spooky for me. But I did find it funny that I like went straight from like the bright, happy, colorful one straight to like the one that's like borderline horror or is like close to horror to like a straight up horror genre that a Zelda game would dare to get. Oh my god, but yeah, I also have like, I got, oh god, where is it? I know it's here. Here it is. They had like a limited edition Legend of Zelda Game & Watch that they made that has, it has the first Legend of Zelda, the second Legend of Zelda, and, I just blanked. What, the one with the dream, with the dream whale. God, I just blanked on the actual title. Hold on, it's right here. I can just open it and, Link's Awakening. That's it. So I played the first Zelda. I started the second Zelda, couldn't figure out the controls. I haven't played that yet. I'm still in the middle of Link's Awakening. So that was like when it came out, I was going off to try college for the first time. That attempt failed, by the way. I quit after a year, but yeah, I was like, when I was getting all like I was like ordering like all the like supplies I needed for my dorm and stuff, and I like told myself like, okay, I'm gonna get a fun thing for myself, and like I was like, okay, are there any of the Zelda Game & Watches still being sold? Because I thought like, okay, it's about 50-50 if there's still any left anywhere, and miraculously the Walmart right by my house had one left. Had one Zelda Game & Watch left. So I got that. That was my fun gift to myself for going to college. And I love it. It's so fun. Link's Awakening on the Game Boy Advance was my fave for a while. Then Link Between Worlds captured me and I beat it 100%. I want so badly to get a Game Boy Advanced and just get all the Game Boy Zelda games. I've been, every time I get like a decent amount of like savings built up, I'm like, what if I gave myself a little treat and just like splurged a bit on a Game Boy and on some like gaming consoles so I can play more Zelda games, and I always talk myself out of it because I'm scared to spend money, but oh my god. but yeah, I gotta finish Link's Awakening, and I want so badly to play Link Between Worlds, because I read, there's this fan comic called Linked Universe, that I follow, that I'm a fan of, and Ravio in that comic, like, I'm just like, oh, he's a neat little guy. And some of the fan works with Ravio in it are some of my favorites. And I need to know where this little guy comes from. I need to know more about the little purple guy. So I need to play Link Between Worlds because it looks amazing. Anyways, we've gotten so far off topic. God, we're gonna get like no actual Homestuck done in this stream. Half the stream's been taken up by technical difficulties. The other half has been taken up by me just rambling about Zelda. We're gonna get no Homestuck. We only have like an hour left of stream. We gotta get Homestuck. What's that? I came here for the Zelda. Oh my god. If I ever figure out how to set up my Switch, like how to stream Switch games, I might one day, once I'm done with Homestuck, do stream Skyward Sword HD, because I love that game so much. I would have to see, I would have to see like if there's a way that I could set it up where I could stream with the motion controls. Ooh, yes, please do. Please hook me up with a good capture card. I would love that. That's fantastic. Thank you. But I want to see if there's a way that I could set it up where I could easily like stream with using the motion controls. Because something just feels wrong about trying to play Skyward Sword without the motion controls. I know a lot of people complain about the motion controls. I never had a problem with them. They always worked fine for me. You can also use Dolphin, but then no motion controls, or hardware motion controls in Dolphin. I need to look into Dolphin because it keeps like coming up. So I need to check it out. I have like the tab saved and bookmarked. I just need to actually like look into it. With a capture card, you can 100% use motion controls. Dolphin's compatible with your remotes. I'll like look into both. And see which I think would work as a better setup for me. But I would like to see if I can set it up with the motion controls. If I don't, it's not a huge big deal. I'll just suck it up and deal with the button controls. Welcome back to the Skyward Sword stream, guys. Yeah, where we rant about Skyward Sword while standing on this one still shot of a page from Homestuck. That is not related to what the actual stream is about at all. Dolphin is motion controller, man. Okay, yeah, I'll look into both options, and how both of them are set up and how they work and with streaming. I just don't know all that much about how Switch streaming works that well, so I'll have to do more research into it. But I'll look into both, figure out which one I think works better for my setup. But yes, please send me that link for a capture card. I'll look into it. But yes. Anyways. But yeah, Skyward Sword is my main fandom that I like write for and do fan art for, or well, a small non-canonical manga related to Skyward Sword is the main fandom ever. Nobody knows about this manga. It's so small and it's not even canon. It's just it's so short. There's hardly anything to it, but I love it so much. It's very pluggable. Don't worry. Okay, nice, good, fantastic. But yeah, so I saw an excuse to talk about, how did I even get started talking about Skyward Sword? How did I even get started? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to like go back and rewatch Nintendo's. Oh yeah, because she talks so much in Nintendo's. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, but I'm like, I don't remember how this conversation got started. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch my own stream just to figure out how we got started on this. Nice, thank you for the Kirby music. Oh my god, yeah. So I saw an excuse to talk about my interest, and I took it. Anyways, for the last, oh god, that's taken up most of stream. The technical issues in Skyward Sword talk has taken up most of stream. To my YouTube peeps in the future, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Okay, we're gonna actually do what this stream is supposed to be about now. Best music. It is great music. Oh my god. Anyways, Skyward Sword haters, I will fight you. Skyward Sword is a good game. It's my personal favorite. I do find it amazing that how like there is a genuine argument to be made for any Zelda game being quote unquote the best the best Zelda game, which like just shows like how good all of them are. like you'll find like for any Zelda game you'll find someone arguing that it's the best. So like I'm not gonna try the like Skyward Sword to argue that like Skyward Sword is like objectively the best Zelda game or whatever, because I think there's like a lot of different, like all the games are so different, like they're hardly comparable to each other. Like there are just like a few common elements between all the games. Like I could do like a whole essay on Zelda games. I could do a whole essay. The CD-ROM game is the best. Title this one Intermission Skyward Sword stream. Yeah. Technical issues interrupted by a Skyward Sword rant. Nah, but I love Skyward Sword. So yeah, if you get the chance, check out your local library, or if you happen to have a video game rental service near you. I know there are like a few independent ones still scattered about, but rest in peace, Family Video. But like if you if you don't own Skyward Sword and you haven't played it, I highly recommend you find a way to like rent it. I didn't realize how many video games my library had available to rent. I didn't realize you could rent video games with the library until like a couple of years ago. But yeah, you can rent video games from libraries. It's pretty amazing. That's how I haven't played Echoes of Wisdom yet. I really want to, but I told myself I had bought Tears of the Kingdom right when it came out. I was so excited for that game. I pre-ordered it and everything, and the day it came out, I want to play Echoes of Wisdom so badly. So ever since Echoes of Wisdom came out, I've just occasionally been checking if the version at my library is available to check out. But of course, it was the newest Zelda game, and so it was constantly checked out. So I'm just waiting for it to be available. This piece is what all true warriors strive for. Almost. Oh god, I mean, yeah, I want to play it so badly. Whenever I finally get my hands on Echoes of Wisdom, if I have Switch streaming set up by then, I'll just have be okay, whatever I'm currently streaming is on hold. We're streaming Echoes of Wisdom while I have it. But yeah, after I got Tears of the Kingdom, okay, that was video game prices are insane. I'm not gonna buy the next one until I've actually played it and decided that it's worth paying actual money for. I like Tears of the Kingdom. I know there's a lot of criticisms of Tears of the Kingdom out there. I have criticisms for it. I don't think it's there are arguments to be made for things I both like and hate about the game. I'm not gonna go on that rant because that's a whole essay on itself, and we've already been ranting about Skyward Sword for an hour at this point. So but anyways, I would love to get my hands on Echoes of Wisdom, and if/when I do, I would love to stream that for you guys. But anyways, we're going to for the 40 minutes we have left, we unironically need a Zelda Yap stream soon. I need to hear more. I have so many thoughts. I could write a whole essay on Zelda. I once did. I have to find it again. But I once made a huge spreadsheet of trying to figure out what is the minimum number of consoles I would need to buy to be able to play all the Zelda games. And what would that cost? I would have to find it again. But it wasn't. But I don't remember. But okay, Like, let's see, and just like making a map of all the different backwards compatibilities through all the consoles. And I have to find it again because I don't remember what the conclusion was. But like that was so fun to make. Just mapping out all the different consoles and the different backwards compatibilities, and like okay, like this game is also available for this console, so I can like take that out of the equation and blah 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 blah. But yeah, I have done so much research, and like I know so much about Zelda for someone who has only played a fraction of the Zelda games. I mean, this is a Dave Roxon conversation. Of course, it's gonna be peak ramble. True. Something about them just like they brings out the ramble in me. Okay. We have like 40 minutes left to stream. We're going to spend this. I've only played Zelda 1 and Skyward. Fair enough. But I know a lot. Yeah. Like it is. Like I got into I think I got into Link's universe is what really sparked my full-on obsession into Zelda. Or what got me started. What really sparked it was the Skyward Sword manga that like no one knows about. But yeah, and we're gonna end the ramble here. I'll like set up, if I have to, I'll set up like a whole other stream where I just ramble about Zelda and you guys just sit here listening to Zelda. But like we have 40 minutes left to stream. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna focus. We're gonna actually read Homestuck, the thing that this stream is supposed to be about. Oh my god. I went into this thinking that I would like, oh, we're gonna get through all the conversations today. This is the first conversation we started. We haven't even finished it. We are not, I don't think we're getting through this. Okay, here we go. Mostly the Nintendos. I see. Which Nintendos? A whole bunch of Nintendos. Like lots of different systems and titles. I don't know if the ones I associate strongly with would have the same meaning, like culturally speaking for you, because to me, they were all like cool ancient relics that kept me somewhat in touch with the world that was long gone. That makes sense. That's mostly the relationship I have now with garbage rom-coms. Like that is cool. Like I'm just imagining Roxy just playing all the Zelda games now. Roxy's a Zelda fan, you heard it here first. And that makes sense. That's mostly the relationship I have now with garbage rom-coms. Largely because Carcat likes watching him. So these godforsaken flicks have helped keep me grounded in our dead civilization in a weird way, but re-games. I didn't have Nintendos. My bro had Xbox, so I played that sometimes. But he mostly had all these shitty skating games and like 20 different Tony Hawk titles. I would mainly just play them to fuck around, like find spectacular ways to crash and flop around like a douchey ragdoll. Or figure out ways to get halfway stuck inside concrete fixtures and obstacles, and watch all these cool fratty bros twitch and flop ad infinitum. Like, struggling valiantly and earnestly forever against the shitty and deeply flawed physics of their confining virtual prison. I saw them as tragic figures. That sounds incredible, to be honest. Pretty much. Do you think we can play games together sometime? Want to see your majestic skate bros in their element? Oh my dick, yes! Dave. What? Oh, okay, I think it's my turn? Keep your ass in the pan, buddy. You gotta get grilled. That's fair. Oh, Rose, please don't think I'm excluding you. Jump in the convo anytime, okay? She's fine. I'm perfectly happy serving as a spectator and occasional officiator of this conversation. It's quite entertaining to behold, really. I love watching how different personalities collide with each other upon meeting. Neither of you is failing to disappoint. Yeah, they're not. I'm so glad that they get along. I wanted this so badly. I wanted Dave Roxy relationship so much. And I'm so happy we've got it. Oh. Okay. LMAO. God, is everyone in this family tree a psychoanalyst? Yeah, that's been like her exact top preoccupation since she was a fucking baby. Didn't she tell you? No, but yeah, that makes sense. But like, you're all Mr. Funny interrogation right now. Rose is quite possibly a literal therapist in training, I guess. And Dirk is Dirk. Just makes you think is all. We're all fucked up. The end. So, what do you want to know, Mom? Rocks. I love Dave, like, trying to figure out what he calls her. Or like you said, like, oh, it's weird that to call you Mom, so I'm gonna call you Roxy, but then it like every time just immediately calls her Mom anyways. Here comes the lightning. You gotta imagine it coming out of my fingertips, wherein I am an almighty wizard. Okay, currently imagining that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Achoo! What is your favorite rap guy? That's a dead tie between me and Snoop. Also, maybe Obama, but to be fair, I don't think he raps IRL. That is mainly just a headcanon I have about him. What? Dude! What? But come on, you weren't actually curious about that, were you? I'm trying to think of stuff to ask. Jeez. Give me a sec. Okay. How did you become a god tier? Obama headcanons are so funny. Oh, Dave, never change. Or continue to change, because he's had some fantastic character growth. Rose and I went on a suicide mission piloting a moon through the furthest ring. The moon had a cosmic mega nuclear bomb in its core, but also our quest beds by surprise. When it blew up, it created literally the biggest fucking sun in existence, which also happened to be the exact same sun we thought we were going out there to destroy. But we also died and resurrected as god tiers. And I guess due to immortality rose through the surface of the fucking sun, all glowing green and wearing pajamas and shit. Holy crap! That is so ridiculously insane and cool, and so much more awesome than what happened to us. Wow. Why? How'd you do it? Ugh, God, it's almost embarrassing to even describe, especially compared to that. Go on. We all had a hangover from magic candy and woke up on our god slabs and like talked for a while. Have you ever seen The Breakfast Club? No. Yes, I love that movie. Okay, well, it was like that, but probably shittier. Then we also randomly died on accident due to surprise villain attacks. Breakfast Club is so good. Yes, it is. We had once in class where where the teacher wanted to had a vote on what movie to watch. Breakfast Club won, so we were going to watch it in class, but then we couldn't because she found out that it was rated R, so we couldn't watch it in school, which sucks. At that point, I hadn't seen it yet, but I really wanted to, so I was so bummed. I was so bummed that we weren't actually allowed to watch it. But it was on Netflix for a while, so I was able to watch it then, and I love it so much. Yeah, it's ironically not a movie for kids though, which is like this was in high school. We were like juniors or seniors in high school at this point, like literally the age group that the movie is about. And like I finally watched it and I'm like, you know what, this is pretty accurate to how my peers in high school were. There were some of them at least. Like it's so like I find it so funny that like if you like accurately depict high school life in a film or show, ironically, you are not allowed to show it to high schoolers. because accurate high school depictions would include like drugs and sex and an inappropriate amount of and a lot of bad language and slurs and like and like you're not allowed to show that to the age group that is doing all this shit. Like that was like that realization was one of the things that like really pushed me into like okay, yeah, like all this overprotectiveness about kids is bullshit because they're going to just be exposed to this stuff through life. So why are you like micromanaging their media and their social media and what movies and games they watch? Like worse things are happening in some of those kids' real lives. To be fair, Homestuck features 13-year-olds, and I would not recommend it. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about Homestuck at all. Homestuck, like, they don't really act like 13-year-olds either. They're in a bit of an older teen age group in my head. But yeah, I would not have a 13-year-old read Homestuck. But like if you try to like say oh oh, this like 17-year-old can't watch The Breakfast Club. Like, why? They've seen and heard worse in their everyday life. What the hell are you talking about? Well, as of now, they're all 16. Yeah, okay. 16-year-old, I feel like I let the 16-year-old decide for themselves, probably, at 16. At 16, I probably let them decide for themselves if they think they want to read Homestuck or not. I think me, specifically at 16, because I was a pretty sheltered at that point, if I started reading Homestuck then, I would probably just get uncomfortable and not get into it. And then I was so sheltered and very at that point like uncomfortable with like anything that like I didn't understand, and I didn't understand a whole lot because again I was a very sheltered little kid. And at 16 I was just starting to get out of that. I learned more about like the world outside the bubble I had grown up in. I started at 13 and I'm fine. Yeah, like I do think I just think like all the like social media bans for kids like why are you doing this? Why are you like what else are kids supposed to do? Like if you see teens hanging out outside in the wild, like no one's gonna think like, oh, or like most people unfortunately like wouldn't think like, oh hey, it's nice that those kids are playing. Like a surprising amount of people would think like teens existing in their real life outside of school and home, that's suspicious. I'm gonna call the cops on them. I think my shelterness is part of what drew me to Homestuck. Yeah, like there were a lot of like online comics and actually at 16 I'm trying to think no, it was after that, like yeah, around 13 is probably around the time where I discovered fan fiction and where I started really getting into that. Let's see, yeah, because I think around somewhere actually no, it was probably a bit before that, because let's see. Yeah, I think 7th or 8th grade was when my friend I had this it was my first time with like a tablet. Like it wasn't an iPad. I don't remember what the brand was, but it was like you know like a smart pad thing. And it was my first time with something like that, and I would just I was like so novel to me, like the concept like, oh, I have this thing on me at all times, I can do stuff. So I would like just after school, because I would just like go around and like video everything, and like I would like pretend to like interviews with my friends and stuff. And one of my friends like on the interview, like I asked like oh hey, what do you do in your spare time or whatever, and she said like oh, I read stuff on like Wattpad, and I'm like, oh, what's Wattpad? And I saw the look on her face where she's like, oh, I am about to introduce you to something that is either going to make your life a whole lot more interesting or ruin it. Like she's like, oh, it's where these stories called fan fiction are posted. And like where people like write stories about their media and stuff, like what they wish would happen or like what could have happened. And me, who like had been doing that kind of thing in my head for years at that point, but had never written anything down or anything and didn't know this existed, I immediately went into Wattpad and found all these stories, like these fan fictions for Percy Jackson and Harry Potter, and that was the end of it. Yeah, I remember reading fanfic on Miiverse and thought my 3DS browser, and at like 11, I'm so upset that I missed Miiverse. I never did Miiverse. I'm so blessed for having not interacted with any of this stuff as a kid. Yeah, but like I God, and does anyone remember Flipnote on like the DS? God, I miss like Flipnote. You can still use Flipnote, but there was like I think it was called Matuna or something, where where people would like upload their Flipnote creations, and God, I miss that. I miss just flipping through and seeing what other people made, and I wish I had downloaded more of them and like saved more of them to my local storage. I have a couple of them still saved on my card for the DS, for my DSi, but like I miss it so much. I am so upset that they shut it down. Ugh. Fun fact, Flipnote is where I got my first bit of gender envy. Yes! Yes! Oh, yes. Oh God, I honestly might have, for me too. When I first rediscovered my DSi and I looked at the ones I had saved, one of them was what I now know was, just like set to music, like this like short little scenes of like this sweet little like lesbian love, this lesbian couple in school. And like I did not, when I first saw that and when I downloaded it, I did not catch on to the fact that they were both girls, and that they were dating. I did not. Oh, tangent like, oh yeah, we're in another rant. We're in another ramble. But I did not catch on to the fact that it was supposed to be depicting lesbians. I did not understand. I did not know what lesbians were at that point. I did not know, like, the concept of gay people had not been introduced to me at that point. I was deep in the closet. I was like, there were like actual moments like where I would like I remember vividly, like there was this moment where like I saw on screen like oh, like this like really this, oh God, this really hot woman on TV came out. I'm like, oh wow, like just like this feeling I'd never felt before, like oh God, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful. And like I had this thought of like, oh, is this what people mean when they talk about celebrity crushes? And then immediately after that I thought, wait, no, that can't be, because like she's a girl, I'm a girl, so this can't be what a crush is. There were so many moments of like that growing up, and like I just thought like, oh, like this isn't a thing that exists, so like this can't be actually what I'm feeling then. Oh God, it's so ridiculous. Looking back, how long it took me to catch on to the fact that gay people were real. Dang, you really built a whole 5-star apartment in that closet. Yeah, really. The main thing was that I had never been introduced to like any concept of queerness until I started high school, really. So like the idea of so like every time like I started having those thoughts like oh, I don't want to marry a boy. Why would anyone want to marry a boy? I would literally pray to God that he would, because you know I was raised an evangelical Lutheran and I really believed in it then. So I would literally pray to God to please let me wake up as a boy so I could marry a girl instead. I would literally, I hear they have cooties. Oh God, I would literally, I can't believe that even after I found out that like gay people were real and existed, it took me years yet before I considered like, hey, maybe I'm queer, maybe. like God, no, I would literally like every night I would be like God, please let me be a boy, let me please wake up as a boy so I have the option of marrying a girl, so I can have the option to marry a girl, or like I would think like man, like I wish that I could just like because this was before like I really got through my head like oh actually people can just not get married when they grow up. People can just not get married. No, which my family was actually pretty cool about that, pretty chill, like oh, you don't have to marry if you don't want to. Like we have people in my family who have never been married and still had like full, happy, fulfilling lives for that. So like it was pretty chill in my family. But like it hadn't really gotten through to me as a little kid. So I would also think like, man, I wish I could just like not get married, and like started thinking like, what would I do instead? Like well, you know what? Like what's really the difference between like a married spouse and like having like a best friend you live with? So like my daydream would like be like oh, like one day in the future, like if it was possible, I just wish I could just like live in a house with like a best friend who really understood me and got me and who I could be comfortable around, and we could like live together and like and we could like cuddle and like tell each other everything, and we would have like a deep soul connection and like you wanted the sweet bro and Hella Jeff life. Try to beep the Discord after channel. Oh my god. Oh my god. But like, it was so, I would just like be like literally building up this whole like lesbian domestic fantasy, and like did not catch on to that's what that was until way later. Also known as the Terrence and Philip Levy. Okay, God, we got off topic again. We got off topic again. I think the stream is doomed. I think the stream is doomed to be forever off topic. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, it was like that, but probably shittier. Then we were all sort of randomly died on accident due to surprise villain attacks. Yeah, that sounds alright. Who even cares about having a baller origin story? You were just some chumps in a moon getting melodramatic and in the process of getting chumped by an omniscient creep. Your outfit looks cool, at least. It's these two ramblers! They're too powerful! Exactly! The power of Roxy and Dave combined! They cannot be beaten! The power of the rambles cannot be beaten! I'm not strong enough to resist the ramble! Thanks. Okay, then next. Have you ever kissed anybody? You're like literally having like sleepover talk right now. What? Man, these questions are taking on a different tenor than the ones I asked you. Well, yeah, okay, I was kissed by Jade when I died so that I would come back to life. That was like right before the moon mission I mentioned. Yeah, I was corpse smooshed once too. By who? Roxy, don't answer that. Don't relive that moment. Hey, it's still my lightning round. I was asking if you ever kissed somebody, like, awake and alive and on purpose. Man, we're waiting, Dave. Hey, I thought you were just studying us. I'm also officiating. I'll have to hold you to the question or throw a flag. Remember the sports? My, how quickly we forget the sports. No, come on. I just asked you about Nintendo and shit. Okay. Do you like drawing? The sports ball. The good old sports ball. Do you like drawing? Yes. Comics? Yes. Funny comics? Fuck yes. About fat ass idiots and JPEG trash loss everywhere? Fucking yes. Okay. I'm gonna admit, I have you at a little disadvantage since I know some things about your alt future grown-up self. Sports ball, which is a Freudian euphemism. How? That one I don't get. How is sports ball euphemism? Oh god. But I do love this, like, I don't know, as it grows. I do love Roxy, like, leveraging her future knowledge of Dave. Like, what? Don't want to spoil it. There's a better time for that conversation, and maybe a better person to have it with than me. Well, there's the big man. He has the ball, and he seeks the hole. I am very interested and curious for a Dave and Dirk conversation. Because Dave's relationship with his brother was complex. And like he loves his brother, but his brother also wasn't the best guardian. I mean, think about balls, sports, very masculine things relating around balls. You put the ball into a hole, psychoanalyze stuff. Sports, sports ways. The inherent homoeroticism of sports. Do you like orange soda? No. No? Hell no. Then what's your poison? AJ? Huh? Apple juice. That's fucking cute. Pretty much. Have you ever been in love? God damn it! I gotta put it in Spron's ways. I love that Roxy keeps coming around to grilling about his love life. Hey, we finally turned a page! We finally turned a page! It like took 2 hours, but we did it! Okay. Let's go! We're doing it! First page in 2 hours and 15 minutes left in stream. This is the lightning round, Dave. We didn't make the rules. Anyway, I'm ready to blow my referee's sports whistle if you don't answer before the commercially endorsed game clock expires. Only 500 plus streams at this space to go. Maybe that's my strategy. I don't want Homestuck to end, so I'm just going to keep procrastinating with my rambles every stream. So we only get 2 pages every stream. And I continue to enjoy Homestuck for years to come. See you guys here in 2036. See you then. I think the lightning round's over. Why don't we have a distraction to seal the deal? Hey, Mom, I think Harley Dad over there is talking about you. Jake? Yeah, I think you're right. Gotta go catch up with him soon. I'll wave hello for now. I don't think he's noticing. Damn it, Jake, look over here, you goof! Let's start a fire here with all this friendly waving. Nope, he's completely out to lunch. Just like all the Harley Burts. Hi, Jake! Jake! Jake, damn it, hi! Oh, sorry. Hi, Roxy. You're with us again, and I like that. It's a little grin. That's it? He's right back at it with the bull guy? What's with him? Reminds me a lot of John, but really quiet, which is very un-Johnish. Jake's great, but yeah, he's not like that all the time. He is pretty gregarious one-on-one, but I guess he doesn't like crowds much. He became sort of our hermit after a few months in our session. He mainly hang out with Dirk until he eventually sort of shut him out too. He just likes his lonesome time, I guess. Or he's just really, really bad at interpersonal relationships. He's just bad at them. I'll try getting to know him sometime. Maybe trap him like a shy woodland creature, then brutally harangue him with my typical red shit and become airtight bros. Right here, right there in the fucking woods. Exactly how nature intended. Oh my god, yes. I will help you rig your Jake snares. Maybe leave some hunky dude bait, like a trail of micro shorts sprinkled throughout the forest. Awesome. Thanks, Mom. Roxy, I mean. I love... It's almost like Jake is, 16? I was pretty antisocial and socially awkward at 16. Yeah, me too. Honestly, Jake is doing way better than I did at 16. Oh god, I was like talking to no one. Both of my my best friends now, who went with me in high school and who I eventually became friends with in high school, both of them have admitted that when they first saw me in class and whatever, they did not like me. Both of them have admitted that they did not like me because it was just so awkward and didn't know how to manage my ADHD or my depression or anxiety, and I didn't know how to manage all that, so I just came off as really weird, really quiet, really awkward, who didn't know how to do stuff in class. Will you infect them with Homestuck? Probably not. Well, actually, One of them, yeah, probably would like Homestuck, but I don't think the other one would really be into it. But yeah, the one friend, I might bring it up to them. More blood for the blood god. But yeah, I find that so funny. Like, the two people closest to me, their first impression of me was basically like, oh, this person sucks. And like if I were to meet 16-year-old me, I would agree. But I just find it so funny that these are the two people who I'm closest to, and neither of them liked me at first glance. I'm trying to infect my friends, but they just won't budge on it. So I'm doing the thing where I show interest in stuff they like, so maybe they'll do it back, which is why I am now a big fan of Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes! Smart! Yeah, but like when we like were first friends and all, we were all like into like Doctor Who and Percy Jackson, and our interests were the same. Now, as we've grown as people and broadened our interests are like different enough where like we can sort of like it used to be like we were already all into the same stuff and like we would talk about it and stuff, but now it's like we each have enough different interests where like we can like introduce the others to new things and infect them with the fanness, with the fandom. Which I think is really fun, and you can do like fandom exchanges with a friend, and just like exchange your special interests for the month. I win no matter what. Exactly. You either succeed and now you have new friends who like are into your same media, or even if you lose, like you've now got more fun media and shows and stuff that you're interested in and can get into, and you've been introduced to some fantastic storytelling and stuff. Like, yeah, either way, you win. You've rigged the game in your favor. Okay, let's try to get through at least this page before I get off track again. And then stream is over. I'll try to get to know him sometime. Oh wait, no, hold on, we already went there. Here we go. Also, if this stream is just totally going off the rails, I caught up on One Piece, and holy Toledo, I haven't caught up yet. Don't spoil me. I'm still, let's see, God, I'm just out of Wano. I haven't watched it lately, so I'm still just out of Wano. Wano just wrapped up. I haven't gotten very far after that. So no spoilers. Oh my God, I need to so we're not gonna, you really gotta read it so good. I will. But we're not gonna talk about One Piece right now. We're gonna talk about Homestuck because we're gonna finish this page before stream ends. It's genuinely hitting a pinnacle right now. Oh God, I love One Piece so much, but we're not gonna talk about that right now because I'm gonna stay focused and on topic, and we're gonna get this done. I'm still in Zoe. You are in for a ride. Oh my God, you've got Whole Cake and Wano coming up. You are in for a treat. You're in for a treat, Gerard. Oh my God. There's so much cool stuff coming up. I really hope you mention when you get to certain things. So, because like I loved both Whole Cake and Wano. I loved so much. Pulling a Rania, doom the stream. Okay, we're setting One Piece to the side. We're gonna finish this page. But I love how Dave is like, oh, I'm gonna call her Roxy. I'm not gonna call her mom. That's weird. And then immediately, every single time, he calls her mom on instinct. I love it. It's amazing. Thursday is gonna be the big day for reading. Yeah. I'm getting all the rambles out now, so we can lock in on Thursday. Look at it this way. You got a full 2 full hours of Dave and Roxy. Exactly. Exactly! 2 hours of Dave and Roxy, peak combination of characters. Dave, even I'm having less trouble referring to Roxy by her name consistently, and I was the one who grew up knowing her as my literal mother. What is going on with you? More convo per convo. Exactly, more convo per convo. Perfect. I love putting it like that. That's amazing. Nothing is just like semi-accidentally replacing a word with another word in a majority of instances. Why do you need to read things into everything? Yeah, but it is a thing with you. It is a thing with you. You're right. How could anyone possibly read anything into that sort of repeated slip up? Oh yeah, not like you're repeatedly having this Freudian slip happen. Like, dude. Exactly. What if you're making her uncomfortable? It's fine, really. I think it's sort of endearing. Reread part of the convo so you can read the convo more. That's 70% more convo per convo. Exactly, perfect. Beautiful. See, Rose, y'all worrying about nothing as usual. Mom's fine with it. Moxie. Dave, I love you, but you do have issues. I mean, Rami, mommy, wait, fuck. Shut up. That's my warning that we have 5 minutes left. Shut up. I'm not ending until I finish this page. Wait, fuck. Okay, that one was fucked up. Let's make sure I never, ever fucking say that again. I'm dying here. Dave, stop it. I'm asphyxiate. Dude's got baggage. Yeah, with a capital B. Dude, you're gonna have to deal with this at some point. I can't. It's like I was saying before. This is a force of nature we all gotta just deal with. Strider's blurtscapades. Dave's flying boner circus. This shit is immutable. I had to face this fact a long time ago. I could either try to change that part of myself, which is an unwinnable war, or I could try focusing on being like a vaguely half-decent person, so at least the shit I inevitably blurt out from deep down isn't all that bad. Because the bad stuff has been, and is still being purged through an arduous long-term process of complete and utter humiliation. Good for you, Day, you're working on yourself. Man, arduous long-term processes of complete and utter humiliation are basically my aesthetic. Anyway, you are a silly dude, and it's okay if you keep calling me mom on accident. I hope it is similarly okay with you if I make the conscious decision to refrain from calling you that ever. Unlike Dave, I've taken great pride in the meticulous maintenance of my internal filter. I don't think I have the same luxury he does. Humiliation just makes my demons angrier. Yeah, Rose, call me whatever. But, LMAO, you got a way of making that sound legit scary. It's fucked up that she is joking, but also not even really. I'll figure out how to crack her deadpan riddles. There's an art to it. You guys, you're a friggin' psychobabble. It's a riot. Suddenly feeling like maybe I'm the weak link in this family tree on the analytical front. Need to step up my game. To be fair, Dave's game is pretty flimsy. She's been jacking my swagger for years. He only pulls it off because he's funny. And to be even fairer, I'm not actually much of a psychoanalyst. I know just enough to know that I barely know anything and probably would have benefited from, I don't know, college or something? You genuinely pulled a Roxy with that misspeak. Wait, what? What did I say? 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 No, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? No, what did I misspeak? No, you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. No, I genuinely don't know what I said. What did I say? What did I do? What did I misspeak? What? Something about a jack? What? I mean, they are referencing something else. I was referencing analytical font instead of analytical front. Yeah, like that's the... Yeah, okay, that I know I messed up. What did What are you guys? What do you mean? What? He's been jacking off my swagger for years? What? That's what it says. It says jacking. What? What? Oh. Oh, yeah, I get it now. Okay. I think I know what I said instead. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna move on from that. Amazing, you double. No, that's literally what it says. 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 Oh, and wait. I thought you meant like, oh, I said jerking. like oh. No, I said off. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Oh. This comic is gonna be the end of me. Ugh. The purity of the stream is gone. Was there any purity in the stream to begin with? It's Homestuck. Is this Strider the Lawn Curse of Freud? Go back to Zelda, bro. Yeah, I need to play some Skyward Sword after this to cleanse my soul. Fully sex-pronged. To be fair, the sex prong incident itself was me trying to navigate the leet speak of the trolls. Like that is not fully on me. That is on the trolls. And I will maintain that. Okay. We're moving on. I gotta finish where we've hit the end mark of stream, and I'm gonna finish this page. I'm gonna do it. You're right, you have no excuse. Yeah, I have no excuse this time. I don't even recall saying it. I believe you guys. I'm sure I did. But I don't recall it. Okay. I just saw I just reading. I just seeing in the corner of my eye chat going off like whoa, what? What did I do? What did I do that elicited this reaction? Okay. We're let's go, guys. We got a whole 2 pages this stream. How many did we get in the game over stream? 200. We seem right on pace. We're gonna do this. We got this. Okay, I feel a bit less lame then. I remember Dirk's insane scrutinization of all things cerebral and had a similar way of dwarfing one's ego. Maybe that was smoke and mirrors too, I don't know. Maybe since he and I are your parents in terms of psycho skills, he got all the genes and I got none. So that means Dave got some genes and Rose got lots? Wherein some is more than none and lots is less than all. That's quite a scientific way of looking at it. Maybe it's not even, maybe it's even true. Yeah, I fucking love science. Me too, Roxy. Science is dope. Okay, then that explains everything. What? If you got all the science genes, then that means some scraped off on me, which would explain why my beats are so ill. It's because my science is off the charts. Yes, that's how it works. Holy shit, can someone come push this nerd off the lily pad? That explanation, though. Cringeworthy rap notwithstanding, I do recall hearing him babble about wanting to be a scientist on more than one occasion. If the world hadn't ended. What was it? Archaeology? Paleontology? Yeah, I don't know. One of those things whichever involved more dead shit. Maybe. Paleontology? You wanted to study that? I sincerely mumbled about the idea once or twice, sure. That's so neat. What about you, Rose? Did you actually want to be a legit psychiatrist and go to school for that at all? I don't really recall my thoughts on higher education. My passion for the subject, I think, was more a contrivance of a very young girl with misplaced conviction on her abilities. I probably thought I could just figure it all out myself and skip the academic coronation. I don't think much about it anymore. Possibly because there's no one left to analyze except for the modest population of this frog disc. What would you want to do with your life instead? I mean, assuming there were no more evildoers to worry about. I don't know. What is there even to consider doing with godhood but concern oneself with evildoers? What about your quest? The shit with your planet and the rain and stuff. Wasn't there still something to do there? I guess so? Yeah, mine did. Or at least a version of it specific to my situation. I get the feeling they change around and such depending on what the lay of the land is. My reality was fucked, so my denizens just kind of rerouted me. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, exactly. I did this really stilted, mashup of what I assumed my real quest was, involving breaking a sword and unbreaking a sword, and a fucking bird was involved, and then the bird unceremoniously died somewhere. It was kind of a mess. Like me, I guess, so maybe that made sense. Who knows what yours would have in store for you now? I mean, if you even wanted to bother. I'm not sure if I have the inclination, and realistically, there isn't even much time for that, is there? We're supposed to be fighting adversaries imminently. I can't squeeze it in before the battle, and after we'll have supposedly won, so what would even be the point of doing it then? Shrug. I like to imagine he literally just said out loud, shrug. Something always rubbed me the wrong way about my quest. I don't even like the phrase. It's uncomfortably formal and a little foreboding. I think the regimentation of it all is always struck me as unpalatable, like consigning my personal growth to the completion of a glorified myth-heavy rat maze. Yeah, I know why you feel that way. You've got big problems with authority. You always have, and you probably wouldn't even put it that way, because it sounds really teen of you and gosh or whatever, but it's true. OMG, guys, and your shrink babble! That's so funny, I swear to God. Yeah, here we go again, right? Except, just remember, I'm a fraud at this stuff. Except in this particular case, I'm totally right. She sees this quest all neatly laid out for her wrapped in a bow. Fuck, it even looks like it's made for little kids with, pink turtles and rainbows and shit. Here you go, princess, it's baby's first quest. Almost like it was designed to piss her off. Spurb says, here, self-improvement delineated and made comprehensible. Enjoy your cookie-cutter odyssey. So because she's Rose, she goes, no, fuck my quest. Literally starts wrecking shit, and maybe that itself was always her quest. If I may interject. Oh, awesome, Frisco was eavesdropping. Not for very long. I just heard you talking about Rose's quest is all. I don't have any opinion on whether you do it or not, Rose. That's your business. But my advice is, if you see your denizen, just make sure you kill her fast. What? Believe me, Cetus is a huge bitch. If you give her an inch, she'll try to sucker you into a whole boring conversation, mostly involving a bunch of curmudgeonly riddles. Don't give her the chance. Just go for the jugular and end it as soon as you can. Grab her loot and call it a day. That's what I think, at least. Assuming you bother going to see her at all. Couldn't really blame you if you didn't, though. I probably won't. Won't what? Oh, now what the fuck is this? Meow. What the fuck is that? But we don't have time for this? So if I see a huge bitch, I should kill them ASAP? Got it? But okay, that is really all the time we have today. Today was a day of technical difficulties and ramblings. I hope you had fun anyways. Look at that, what a cliffhanger. Yeah, we got through a whole 2 pages, guys. And I'm gonna try to get back into the habit of doing, uploading the YouTube VODs the day after stream so I don't fall behind again. Tune in Thursday for Zelda. I do want to do some Zelda streams eventually because I freaking love Zelda. But I do want this channel to be mostly doing indie games or comics like this and stuff. And I said the capture card in Discord. Thank you. I'll check that out. So but I do want to do some Zelda streams eventually because I love Zelda games. I could do a whole essay on them, and then if I do Zelda streams, then my ramblings about Zelda will be on topic. They'll be on topic, guys. What a revolutionary idea. There's a Zelda like indie you may like. Ooh, are you talking about Tunic? I've seen that. I do want to play that too. But like, yeah, like little do. Ooh. Hold on. We gotta look this up. Little do. Oh, it'll do. Okay. I thought it was a typo, but no, that's literally the what? Oh, I gotta enter my birthday. Oh, fuck off. I'm just gonna do random dates here. There. Okay, view page. Anyways, guys, 2 pages. We got this. End of series by this time 2046. I'm shocked I remember the name. Oh my god, it looks like literally like it looks like a little if you've seen Link to Universe, it looks like 4. It literally looks like 4. My intro to Zelda was the mangas and Smash Bros. I have the mangas. I haven't read all of them, but I have the mangas somewhere. I gotta find them. At least I have the Twilight Princess manga at least. And I have but anyways, oh, this does look very Zelda-like. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on, wait. Come on. No, don't do that. Don't do that to me. Okay, hold on. We're gonna load. Come on. Nope. Go away. That's not what I meant to open. That's not what I meant to open. Come on. Close, please. No, don't freeze on me. Just go away. Okay. Here we go. Going to, oh, I already closed. Hold on. Here we go. But yeah, this looks extremely Zelda-like. This is giving me like big, Minish Cap vibes. Yeah. I never finished that one, but I got pretty decently far, and this is giving me those vibes. Yeah, the one I thought you were talking about, was Tunic. Minish Cap was my first Zelda game. Nice. This is the one I thought you might be talking about, which is so very clearly and obviously Zelda inspired. Which I have also been meaning to play. But yeah, it looks so cool. Tunic is 100% Zelda. Yes. I'm just gonna that's what my channel focuses on after I'm done with the Homestuck and the other MS Paint adventures. Tunic is more puzzly than I thought. Well, classic Zelda is very puzzly, so that makes sense. But I maybe that's what my channel focuses on after I'm done with the Homestuck and MS Paint adventures. I just focus on Zelda-inspired games. Not Zelda games, Zelda-inspired games. It is more puzzle, yeah. Okay, yeah, but yeah, I love the puzzles of Zelda. The satisfaction you get when you've correctly solved a puzzle is the best. Hold on, we're gonna give this trailer review. Hello? Just flying through the air? Oh, they're dead. They're dead. They're crashing to the floor and they're dead on an unsuspecting island. I love the art style. So don't try smacking that magic crystal over there. Best stuff up until we saw the puzzle. Nice. They have come to smack puzzles, not solve them. Smack them. Love that distinction. Oh yeah, this is of what I played of Minish Cap. This is giving me very Minish Cap vibes. I love like the wibbly line art. Oh, but yeah, this looks so cool. Adventures Adventures It'll Do and her sidekick Tipsy crash onto a strange island filled with loot and mysterious inhabitants. It quickly dawns on the duo that this might become their biggest adventure yet. It'll Do boils down the classic adventure formula until there is only fun left. A platypus? Was that Perry the platypus? More fish-like than a platypus. Okay. But yeah, I want to check both these out at some point. Perry. A fishapus? Perry the fishapus? Okay, I've only seen like the first episode of the new Phineas and Ferb seasons. The new Phineas and Ferb episodes, but it does look really good of what I've seen of it. The new Phineas and Ferb season. Yeah, I gotta watch the rest of it. But it looks so good. The new animation did trip me up a little bit because I'm so used to like the little imperfections of the hand-drawn style of the original series or the original seasons. It's because it's the same series. They just kind of like picked up where they left off a bit. But yeah, overall, I think they did really good at sticking to the original style, even with puppet animation. Like, if you're not insane like me, who literally pays attention to the line art at every time you watch Phineas and Ferb, like, you're probably not even gonna notice that much of a difference. But yeah, it's so good. Anyways, we are way over time. I really gotta go. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I will see you guys Thursday. Hopefully we'll stay more on topic then. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna get through these conversations. We're gonna stay on topic. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We can do it. We can get through a stream without me going on off-topic rambling. Just because we haven't really yet, we will. I'll be here for Zelda Thursday. I'll see you then. I will stream Zelda eventually. Not this Thursday, but eventually at some point. We gotta get through Homestuck first. And then we're gonna do Emma's Paint Adventures. And then we might do, I'll figure out what I'm doing after that when we get closer to that point. Also, the dub you're in will be out today for sure. Yes. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. When you get that up, please send a link in the Discord. I would love that. That I'm so looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, we have lots of options for After Homes. Like, yeah, we got a lot of options. The problem isn't a lack of options. The problem is too many options. Yeah, that's why we have that's why there's a whole channel for like game suggestions in the Discord. So we have things that people have suggested in the past. We have literally all the games that I have on Steam that I haven't played yet. We have Zelda games that I want to stream eventually. We have games like Tunic and It'll Do now that I want to play. Probably around the same time I do Zelda. Whenever I get around to that. But first, we have Homestuck, and we are getting very close to the end. Like there's still like over 1,000 pages left, I think, but like proportionally, like we are like getting very close. I mean, list of Homestuck stuff post Homestuck. Yeah, we have that too. We have the Emma's Paint Adventures. There's a whole bunch of fan-made stuff too, and a bunch of related media. Like there's when Homestuck is over, it's not even really over. But I do think that when I finish Homestuck proper, I might switch to doing Homestuck related stuff one day a week, and then do the other day of the week start doing other stuff as well. I mean, a list of Homestuck stuff post Homestuck confusingly, yeah. Anyways, love how I said that I really had to go and then kept talking for a couple minutes. Anyways, I really do have to go now. I'll see you Thursday. Bye.